mighty, magnificent, and marvelous our God is. Hello there, this is Pastor Pete Pawelek. Thank you so much for joining me for this edition of the Daily Devo. I would love to connect with you over at my website, pastorpete.org. You can find a ton of resources there. You can find a way to connect with me. You can sign up for the Daily Devo email and so much more. Come over and visit us, pastorpete.org. Today I've been reflecting in the book of Isaiah chapter 40. I love this chapter. I love reflecting on this chapter. I wish we had time to read more of it, but let me just read to you verse 25 and 26. Here's what it says. To whom will you compare me, or who is my equal? Asks the Holy One. Look up and see. Who created these? He brings out the stars by number. He calls all of them by name. Because of his great power and strength, not one of them is missing. Isn't that amazing? Isn't it amazing to think that he calls them by name and not one single star from the night sky is missing? Every single one of them is there. What's missing in your life right now? I can't keep up with my car keys. I leave my cell phone places. There are things missing all the time in my world, and yet God put all of the stars in the sky and not a single one is missing. I can't remember the names of people many times. I sometimes I forget the names of my own kids whenever I'm trying to search for the right name to call out for them, and yet God calls every star by its name. Who will you compare me to? Who is my equal? Well, the answer to that is there's no one to compare God to. There is absolutely no one equal to the Lord. So look up and see. I want to challenge you tonight or the next time you're out in the evening, look up and see. Look up and see how marvelous our God is. Maybe you're going through a tough time. Maybe you're struggling right now. Maybe things are tight financially, or maybe the marriage is on the rocks, or things are a little hard or harder than they've been in the past at work or at home or in school or whatever it is. Can I just encourage you today to look up and see? Look up and see and remember that God loves you, God cares for you, and God has this under control. It may not feel like it's under control, but God has you and everything else under control. You can trust him. He's amazing. He's mighty. He's magnificent. And he is marvelous. And he's in love with you. He wants to take care of you. And he wants to see what's best for you. So follow him, trust him, pray to him, and believe in him today if you haven't already put your faith and trust in the Lord. To whom will you compare me, or who is my equal? Look up, my friend, and see. May God bless you today. I hope you have an incredible day and an incredible week. I can't wait to see you again for our next edition of the Daily Devo. And until then, don't forget, you can connect with me, find more resources, and all those other good things over at pastorpete.org. God bless.